Welcome back to the cryptowrld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now Ethereum is running into an important Fibonacci level while Bitcoin is bouncing from short-term support, which I'll talk about in just a moment, so definitely stick around. First of all, just giving you a quick update here on the daily Bitcoin chart. And right now, as I'm recording this video, the price of Bitcoin is still playing out this bearish divergence on the daily time frame, while it is playing out this rejection from this important range of resistance, which is still coming into play in between 24.3k to 25.2k. So once again, 25.2k is still the important resistance here on the daily time frame. And as always, this bearish divergence means that we're due to see reduced bullish momentum, and usually these divergences on the daily time frame play out over around 1 to 2 weeks or so. And so far, it's getting close to 1 week since this bearish divergence confirmed. And already in that time, we've seen a reduced bullish momentum, and I continue to expect not a lot of bullish momentum here on the daily time frame over the next 1 week or so. But even though that's the situation right now, that does not actually mean this bullish trend is over, because obviously we are still seeing higher lows and higher highs here on the daily time frame, which once again is clearly still a bullish trend. So unless we start to break below these previous lows and begin to confirm lower highs on the chart, then at least for now we are still within a bullish trend on the daily time frame. We're simply just in a pause from that trend, a correction during a bullish trend, kind of like what we saw back here. And now, if you're staying on the daily time frame but taking a look at the Fibonacci retracement tool from swing low to swing high, we can see that right now, as of recording this video, the price of Bitcoin has just recently bounced from this Fibonacci level, sitting at around 22.5k. So for now, that is some important support to pay attention to here on the daily time frame. But if we see a confirmed break below 22.5k, then we could likely drop down towards this next Fibonacci level of support, which is sitting at around 21,000. And now, if you're zooming into the shorter term, this right here is the 6-hour Bitcoin to US dollar chart. And right now, as of recording this video, the price of Bitcoin is currently seeing a small bounce from this area of support, which I mentioned in my last video. And of course, this area of support is based on the volume profile indicator coming into play in between around 22.8k going up towards around 23k. So in that $200 price range right there is short-term support to pay attention to, at least for now. But if we end up seeing a confirmed break below 22.8k, then in that case, we could see a bit of support right around here at around 22.6k. But below that level, then I would expect a drop down towards this local low at around 21,500. So as I said in my last video, we could end up seeing a $1,000 drop in the price of Bitcoin if we confirm a break below 22.6k. But at least for now, once again, as I mentioned in my last video, we are still running into this support, this $200 price range, which I just mentioned. And as for short-term resistance, if we do end up seeing a bit more of a bounce here, then based on the volume profile indicator, we do have some short-term resistance coming into play in between around 23.6k going up towards around 23.8k. And above that area, if we see a confirmed breakout above 23.8k, then I would expect a move up towards around 24,500 based on this area of resistance in the volume profile indicator. And as for the short-term trend, obviously we are still looking more bearish than bullish here in the shorter term if you're looking at smaller time frames. So basically, we're still in this correction phase. We're still in this pullback, kind of like what we saw back here. But technically speaking, this is still currently occurring within a larger bullish trend because we have not actually broken this bullish price structure on the daily time frame. But anyway, now getting into the Ethereum part of this video, this right here is the daily ETH to US dollar chart, and something very similar is going on here as what I just said for Bitcoin on the daily time frame, because once again, we have an active bearish divergence playing out right now. And obviously, this is happening just as we saw a rejection from this range of resistance in between 1650 to 1.7k. So at least as of right now, we're due to see reduced bullish momentum here on the daily time frame, which usually means either a pullback in the price or some choppy sideways price action, basically a consolidation or a pause from the bullish trend, because technically we are still within this bullish trend. We have not actually broken the bullish price structure on the daily time frame, and this would only start breaking to the downside into more bearish price structure if we see a confirmed break below 1.5k. So obviously 1.5k is an important level of support here on the daily time frame. And when it comes to other levels of support, taking a look at the Fibonacci levels here on the daily time frame from swing low to swing high, we have this 23.6% Fibonacci level of support sitting at around 1550 approximately, which the price has recently contacted and experienced a small bounce from so far. But if we break below 1550, then the next Fibonacci level of support is the 38.2% Fibonacci level sitting at around 1450. And now if you're zooming into the shorter term, this right here is the 6-hour ETH to US dollar chart. And right now, as of recording this video, the price of ETH is experiencing a small bounce from this short-term area of support, which I also mentioned in my last video. And this area of support, in case you missed my last video, is coming into play in between around 1560 to 1580 approximately. And now, even though we are seeing a bounce from this area of support, it is important to understand that there is a lot of resistance right here in the volume profile indicator, and this range of resistance starts at around 1620 and goes up towards around 1670, with the majority of this resistance sitting in between around 1640 to 1650. So just keep that in mind as we're seeing this short-term bounce. Once again, we're soon potentially about to run into major resistance, at least in the shorter term. Now, if we do end up seeing a confirmed breakout back above 1670, then the next important resistance is sitting closer towards 1.7k, as I mentioned here on the daily time frame. But at least for now, while this bearish divergence is still actively playing out and the RSI on the daily time frame is still trending to the downside, forming lower highs, once again, that means that we're due to see reduced bullish momentum on the daily time frame, but that doesn't necessarily mean the bullish trend is over. It just means that we're potentially seeing a bit of a pause from this bullish trend before we continue the trend later on. And now, if you want to know how to maximize your profits in crypto, no matter if the price is trending to the upside, to the downside, or simply chopping around sideways, then make sure to watch these videos popping up right here on your screen. The video in the top left shows you how to make money if the price is either trending bullish or bearish, and the video in the bottom left shows you how to make money if the price is just chopping around sideways. But anyway, that's everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.